Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I am 69 and a half years old. I am single, unexpected divorce 10 years ago. I went for a career change from full-time ministry to being a registered nurse. And I want to know how to plan for my retirement.
Okay. All right. So now you're a nurse these days?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
When did you make that transition?
Finished nurse school 4 years ago.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Interesting. Good for you. Okay, so what's your
Love
financial situation? What kind of money you got saved?
Okay. Through divorce, lost all our saved assets. I was married to someone a little bit younger, and our plan was to, I'd retire first. She keeps working, and we can be generous and give and take care of our children, build a nest egg, buy a mortgage. Anyway, that's all off the rails. So I earn roughly $70,000. I have $20,000 a year I took an early pension from my previous career. So my income is basically $90,000. My child support of about $18,000 a year will be ending at the end of June.
You have an 18-year-old.
So I'll have that. Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And a 24-year-old.
Okay.
And then I have a $10,000 college loan from the U.S. government. And
Do you have any money saved?
Yes, $5,000. Well, I had $100,000 before the divorce.
No, I know now. Together. Do you have any money now?
But no, $5,000 in a mutual fund and $5,000 in cash.
Okay, all right. And the divorce was final when?
Back in 2013.
So over a decade ago. Over 10 years ago, and yet you've still saved no money.
I've had child support, and I had nursing school and related expenses.
Okay. All right. But now you're ready to save money. Okay. All right.
Of course. So that's been my plan.
So the answer is to pile up as much money as fast as you can. Obviously, you already knew that. Mm-hmm. You didn't need me for that. How can I help?
Right.
Well, I have a question. What's your living situation? How are you living? Are you renting? Do you own a home?
I am Airbnb, paying basically $1,000 a month.
You live in an Airbnb and you're paying $1,000 a month. Okay.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, for you, it's the baby steps like anybody else. I mean, the first step is you've got to pay off this $10,000 loan that you have. Mm-hmm. You got $10,000, and let's knock that out instantly. You're making $90,000 a year. You're single. You have a very low, I'm going to call it rent, compared to everybody else out there who's, would be looking for a rent today. So how quickly could you pay off the $10,000 loan in 2 months?
Haven't done all the math on that, but I'm only paying like $140 a month.
Well, let me start you.
Yeah, $5,000 a month. Right. $5,000 a month for 2 months.
Well, you've already got $5,000 cash, so you could put $4,000 on it now, and then have the rest paid off within the next 2 months. So that puts you down to a $1,000 emergency fund. You've now paid off your debt in 2 months. Now, the key after that is we've got to save up some emergency funds. And as quickly as you can, save up 3 to 6 months. In your case, I might start with 3 to 4 months and then move on and start baby step 4. Yeah. And get to retiring.
Yeah, I want to start saving money by Christmas.
Yeah.
I want you to have $10,000 in the bank and be rid of the $10,000 before Christmas. Mm-hmm. And then start investing like crazy. Sit down with a SmartVestor Pro and dump as much money as you can towards retirement and build up. And then once you get that going, I'm going to start thinking about, you sound like you're in very good health. I'm going to start thinking about buying something to live in. Because you can stabilize, because at some point out in the future, 10 years from now, let's say, that rent's going to double, triple, whatever it does. And when you can buy something, you lock in the most expensive line item in your personal budget, which is your home budget, your cost of housing, whether it's rental or mortgage or whatever it is. And let's get in that as fast as we can. Something very inexpensive, and it sounds like you're living in something modest now. So a modest one-bedroom condo that you pay cash for, or that you almost pay cash for and pay off very quickly. That kind of a thing is out there. Depending on where you're doing your nursing work, and how, what the proximity around town is and all those kinds of things. But yeah, I'm sorry, Mark, you've obviously been through a lot of pain and heartache and heartbreak with that divorce. I'm very sorry for you. It does sound like you've painted yourself into a new future, and I like that painting. It looks good. Let's lean towards that. And it's easy to look back and talk about what once was, and it hurts. But it's very important that you lean into the future right now and clean up this debt, put an emergency fund in place, and then start stacking cash in an investment, and then start thinking about buying a home at some point in the process. So, good questions. Hey, thanks a bunch. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.